Prayed. A young boy these days passing on young. Until pending. I'm live. You know what I'm doing? I'm encompassed in writing rhymes right now. That's why it took me so long to go live. I said I was going to go live at 1:40. Then I said I was going to go live at 2:15 or something like that. And I said I was going to go live at 3. I don't remember. Check the posting. But either way, I almost missed that time again. I so need to be reliable if I'm going to have an audience. And so you guys can actually see my show. Not miss me. My hair, again, I did it last night. I should have did it over here because it's unbelievable how frizzy it gets. Looks like I never did anything to it at all, and there's so much hair that it just looks like I'm not doing anything and I don't care. Truly. You seen that parking lot pit video? That day I cared, and it still turned out like that. So this is what I actually prefer for hair. Doobies. Straight hair, doobies. And ponytails. And just silly things. Mostly just trinkets. But now I need to do something with the hair. Because this part, this hair is totally frizzy. Yeah, it has to go in the back. Just some curl and some wave under there. It's just the top pieces that got blown around in the car. Because my dad wanted the windows down. It's always been that way. He's a hair destroyer. I like to meet a young man who's like, you put the windows up for your hair. That is so sweetie, dear. Hit a bitch with that line. You go in there. You care, but really care. Don't just use it to your advantage and take advantage of your dad. I mean, use this. Oh, you guys aren't the only ones that I'm using for witnesses too. So, despite popular opinion, I'm not a working girl. If I was working, I think I would be doing it on live. Sometimes, if I am in an intimate situation with a gentleman or whatever, maybe a woman or whatever, a gentleman and a woman, whatever, I would definitely not. I would keep my life running, but I would not totally stop it, and I would mute it and turn it down, and I'd be gone. Like those private moments when I'd be like pause and then disappear for a second. Thank you guys for staying to broadcast even though I do that. I cannot stop. At any second, I can pick the phone up and start spitting out details and information like that. Apprehend those who, for whatever reason, I think they deserve to. That's there. You stay. You got wave. You got wave. You got wave. You got wave. See all this? It's just frizz. That's why I'm constantly doing my hair, guys. I swear I'm not conceited. I am a perfectionist, and I would be doing this if I wasn't on the camera. Like, I got secret deodorant on. My arms look a little dingy, like I need a shave, which I actually do. They're starting to bud back up. So, you're going to put that too. You might just explain it as we go. I don't have no problem. Nobody's. Ask me anything you want to know. Actually, to y'all. Some people think it's invasive and take offense to it, but aren't you relaxed? So just assume. Especially if I'm looking at help. Do I look special to you? Or old people? Good. I don't need you to just clean my house. I can do it myself. I don't need you to move all my furniture. I can do it myself. What are you trying to steal it? Old people not accepting that they need help. I respectfully and thankfully and fervently and blessedly received a pleasant experience from a woman. Her name was last name Reynolds. First name, I don't remember. I just called her mom. Sorry, my love caused me to forget her name as if she had no importance, but it's actually just the opposite. I loved her so much that her name had no importance. That's I just used it. I called her mom. Same like I called Ruby in California. Yeah. I never disrespect. But she was actually one of the first people of older age, and she was 92, 93, still walking around and still very, very much alert and functioning in complete health, other than the fact that Mother Nature and gravity, took things to us out. She was very willing to let me help her. That was so awesome. And you know what? It was like she just gave love away. This was one of my trips to the hospital upon me needing to be safe for certain said reasons. But you guys are here to witness me. And anybody that's on the show will report me. Well, cute, you guys. They're different now. See, I'm such a ooh. So, when I first met her, it was like the first morning that I was in Mount Holly at the hospital, and she was sitting in a rocking chair, and I hadn't even noticed her at all. I sat right in the double seat next to her, and we were like watching afternoon TV because I don't wake up before 12 in those places. I don't eat breakfast. It's like I'm mad that I'm there, and I get depressed. So at that time, I decided, let me get up and go out there and be out of this room and do something else. And she said to other people there, because you get people that are abusing drugs, people that want to go to rehab, people abusing alcohol, whatever, people that just have mentally ill, chemically addicted, which is called MICA, period. Anybody that's on drugs is a MICA patient. You're mentally ill and you're chemically addicted because addiction is a disease by itself. Unpause. So then she said something to me, and all the girls around was talking about how they couldn't wait to get out there and get some more crack and get this hit and get that, and how much stuff they can do and how much hit they can do. Like, I'm just listening because I have no idea what they're talking about, but I'm finding out. That's what I do. I listen to everything and everybody, and I don't have to do experiences to get life experiences. I just listen to people's life experiences. So, and then I looked over and saw her there, is sitting like directly up left of me, rocking in the chair. And she was light skinned, cutie little lady with gray eyes, and she was like, and I looked at her. I mean, my eye contact. And I was like, I know. She was like, oh boy, I don't know if I could take it. It's just I don't want to hear all this stuff in my spirit. I come here to want to get better. It makes me want to just go back in my room. And I was like, I know what you're talking about. And then I changed the conversation because I didn't want her to be focused on them. And at the same time, when I first laid eyes on her, I had just prayed to God for somebody to ask their grandmother to pray for me, or for somebody specific grandmother that I would ask to pray for me. And I don't ask everybody to pray for me. Anybody can pray for me. If it's not good, it's not gonna happen to me anyway. Because I got karmic bonuses. I'm stored up in karma, and so but when I ask for a prayer, I really, really need it, and I really, really trust that you know that I really need it because I'm asking you to do it, and that your spirit, not your ability to pray, not your ability to know the Bible, not even your ability to love your body. I have to trust towards me specifically, because even if you having dark spots on their heart while they're thinking about a prayer for you, they're feeling something different for you. So what they're praying for is kind of surfacing manifestation in the universe, but the manifestation comes from the feeling of your prayer and the faith that it is done. And so if you're feeling ill will towards me, that which you ask for won't be done. So it's pointless for me to ask you to pray for me, but you can still pray anyway, because you have bad intentions for me to fall, because God is just going to bring me up past. Sorry, but y'all, you asked for it. I'm just telling you the way God works. I never pray for people to do anything opposite other than good. And when that happens, I've seen it numerous times, especially in these days. My alms giving has paid off. And alms means giving. And alms giving means alms giving. But alms means charity. Just for nothing. Free charity. Alms means charity. Alms giving. It's a Bible word. Also, the words, terminology, and the way I talk will sometimes be a Bible-y, because that is what I read continuously. It's like literally, where is it? No, it's at my breast. It's on my hip. It's just not being a total twit. Just try to understand what I'm saying. Does it make sense? Yeah, everybody can't pray for you, and everybody can't touch you unless you're strapped with the armor of God, and then nothing they can do, and none of their bad spirits can rub off on you. Because I know people who specifically try to touch you to put some energy on you that's not really good or bad or negative. And you don't think about these things, but they're kind of important. But most important is you control your own life, and you say over your life and how you feel is what matters. So no matter what evil thing tries to come against you in any way, even if it comes in the name of goodness, it can never overtake you and how you feel, what you know is true about yourself and your life. It's impossible. You know why? Because if it ain't good or positive, it don't have no power. Now, if it's positive, it's just going to blend right in with me. I can't. Well, I might fight it, but I'm not going to be able to if I wanted to. It's just going to embody itself, embark upon me, and encompass me about without ever noticing it all the time or totally. And so, again, I said, somebody got a person, if you think somebody's wishing bad chance, like, oh, I'm talking about dark magic and witchcraft, because there's good magic in the world, and there's color love, unicorns, rainbows, yeah, stars. So then, if it's positive, then it works. If it's negative, wait. You'd be better off saying, man, I wish that. I'm pretending. I don't have any enemies. I love everyone, even those that hate me. I wish that bitch should equal be walking around here driving in a 1993 Neon. Right? Sounds good. Friends, oh, she wouldn't have said that. God probably would have had that bitch driving in a 2020 Benz. But she still pretended like it had good intent, though her expectations and her mental capability could have been suppressed and incapable of fathoming the fabulous and greatest things ever. But that person who's still trying to have good intent for a person that really secretly despises and envies is wishing lack, poverty, prevention of having the better and finer things in life. Just thinking. It's limiting to the current person anyway that you pray. I never pray with limits. I never ever demand God to do a thing. When I pray very openly. I say a couple of I fall before the altar. I first I give him all the power. Heavenly Father, you have to do that. It's like an oath. Heavenly Father, I pray, hallowed be thy name. Heavenly Father, hallowed be thy name. That's like bowing before God, like being in heaven and approaching the King at his altar without bowing or being checked by the guards first. No, without bowing. Hallowed be thy name. And if I'm praying for something specific, it's very general. Because again, I don't even like getting all in people's business. Mostly people don't tell me shit or what's wrong. Heavenly Father, I pray that whatever she's going through, that she makes it out okay. If it's something that you're doing for her, please let it be over quickly, or make her find a way that she can overcome the trauma and the agony of it all, and come out to be a better person for you, a better babe, like that. I know what she's going through, and I might even know, but I never know what God wants to do specifically, because the plan continually changes. It's continually evolved due to other circumstances, like the quantum, living in different dynamics of reality, all in different levels of understanding and different circumstances that come out. Your destiny is something that is written, but we can alter it, create a new alternate ending. Shout out to alternate endings on movies. So, it's better a little bit. And so, alternate endings, we are in control of our destiny. And I'm leaving for him to maneuver in my life where I'm not imposing my will. If it's not serving somebody else, I rarely do it. If it serves me, I rarely do it. If it serves the purpose of someone else, I'm all for it. But if it serves the purpose of me, I'm very hesitant and lacking thereof. Period. It should just don't make no sense. It don't make sense. It ain't for the kingdom of God. Question asked. Do you guys have a microwave? Microwave? Excuse me, Mira. What's your name? Chris. Christopher? Christian.
You got a microwave? Two phones?
I need 3. I'm recording.
Is it good the mirror?
Huh? Yeah, I'm using it for a mirror and I'm live. Oh, you want to say hi? Here. This is my friend Chris.
Your friend Chris?
My friend Chris.
Yes.
Works at the coffee shop next to the bus stop. Good man, good man. He helped me translate an encrypted message in Spanish today. Perfect timing. That was destiny, God's plan. But it almost couldn't, because I didn't have to look closer. You always gotta be looking closer. It's like losing something in your house, but you're always there, seeking every nook and cranny. That's what finding God is like, and being your best self. Look at this book. No, hair in my face is cute. What's up with these videos now on YouTube? I buy the monthly subscription to YouTube to be able to listen offline and play a fluent music list for my show. And this is just a picture, that's why. And now some of these videos that I can't download, like new stuff that comes out, saying this video is not able to be downloaded. I wonder why. I need some light. Oh, hurry up. 360, please. Right now, I'm sharing this live broadcast. I give viewers a fair chance to, to actually catch a show. whatever it is, this lifestyle documentary. Um, so that's what I lack in my viewers and my followers. I never schedule anything, give anybody any chance to even try to be, and that's not fair. Me to do. So I have to be considerate. It's just that's just having a vision.